Well, Ichi, you think you can miss Castranger and stuff by injuring yourself? Well, joke's on you. I also injured myself.
Alright. I don't know if I'd call developing a sudden inflammation injuring myself, but spade's a spade.
I just, you know what I just realized? I kind of need this knee to walk.
Need it with a K?
Fuck. Well, I can't go anywhere, so I might as well just do the show.
Hooray.
Cue the roll call.
I'm back.
Connect. Loading.
Broadcast.
Perfect! Showrunning super savant.
Level up.
Bluecaster, super Ichi.
Loud and online. Greycaster, Robolane.
A spark of courage, the power of dreams. Orange Caster, Global Soft Perka.
Trauma Inducer, Northcaster, Saga.
Combining comedy and critique. On air since 2014.
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 520!
Episode Tranquil.
It's episode Tranquil, which my life has been anything but for the last 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah, no, Ichi's injured, I'm injured, Emily's back. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, I'm actually really happy Emily's here.
Some good has come out of tragedy.
Yeah, right?
Gar ate a bad tangerine.
Oh, yeah.
Gar apparently ate a bad soft tangerine, so he's not feeling well, so hopefully he gets better.
I always knew, I never trusted those orange and orange adjacent fruits.
Oh, that's citrus.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm glad this stuff happened because we didn't have to talk about the Gotcha Daybreak movie. Whew, I mean, oh man, I really can't wait to talk about that Gotcha Daybreak movie.
What is all this stuff about not trusting orange?
It's not a cookie, it's an orange.
It's something to eat that's round and not.
I love that. Oh, there we go. There's Decker with the Lakesis face. I just want to get him to do that.
I remember that being a thing, but I don't remember what it's from. The slow. It's an orange.
Oh, so it's like Kermit talking to Cookie Monster.
Oh,
and Cookie
yeah!
Monster
Oh, yeah!
And he's like, it's an orange.
I remember that bit. That was funny.
So funny.
Oh,
And then
fuck.
someone made a version where it was slightly slowed down, and for some reason it made it like 10,000 times funnier.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
I still like the Robin Williams one with Elmo. Just thank you, Mr. Robbins. Mr. Robbins, taking the stick back, Elmo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll skip the details, but I've been in the hospital for the last week, and I just got home yesterday. I'm still in a lot of pain, but I'm rolling with it, and we're not missing Castranger for another week because the backlog will be fucking insane if we do.
Yeah, stupid me decided to slip and fall into some snow, and I hurt my knee, so I'm indisposed for 2 weeks. So hooray!
I don't want to even joke about any of this. I just feel really terrible about everything.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just the dumbass who doesn't look where he's going sometimes, so it's all good.
Look before you leap, little grasshopper.
I've been using my time to catch up on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so it's been a ride.
And I finished Garo Makai Senki. Holy fucking shit!
Oh yeah, it sounds like you're starting to love this franchise.
Starting? I've been loving it.
You've been all my life.
I actually finished Wonderful Precure finally, and oh my god, it was so good.
Yes, I walked over to Kelly one time, and she was crying, and I was like, "You okay?" She's like, "Yeah, there's this old lady who has a dog, and it's really old," and I'm like, "Oh my god."
No, they actually did do an episode of Wonderful Precure about the death of a pet.
Part 5, Vegas.
And
I love Mista. Mista's my
they
favorite.
really they did not sugarcoat it. They did not have it magically be revived or anything like that. This dog passed away.
Oh, poor doggo.
And
Weird that Precure is more mature with its subject matter than Sentai.
Yeah. Now that you say it.
If you also want a happy note, the main Precure and the guide, they hooked up. So it was like, oh.
Really wasn't expecting that graphic on-air sex scene.
Speaking of which,
they went on a date. The Precures tried to like
you didn't
not
see my
interrupt
face
their
there.
date, and then they were like, "No, we're gonna help you because we like to do that."
I wish I had.
No,
speaking of which,
it was like that one meme of Donald Trump where he looks completely incredulous.
Which one?
He makes so many fucking faces, it's impossible to know.
That's fair.
Anyways, for those who are listening for the first time, we're a bunch of injured people who get together every week to talk about Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, and a third thing, usually. But since we missed a week, so we have to do a double episode. So we got double the Gavv and double the Boom Boom.
We're doing Gavv 19 and 20 and Boonboomger 45 and 46.
And holy shit, did these episodes of these shows decide to just go, yeah, we're just gonna crank it up a notch. Fuck.
Yeah.
You want to be entertained? No.
I'm still catching up on Sentai, but oh my gosh, I caught up on Rider and it's so good.
You like Vram? Well, you got lots of Vram in these Gavv episodes. You miss Boo.
He just cut off.
I just heard you miss Boo.
Did he?
Lane?
Did the Lord take him?
Oh no, he succumbed to his knee injury.
No.
It's like that
screaming, then disappearing.
If anything, this just proves that I've been right all along about the Xbox. And there he goes.
There it is. Shall we or shall we wait?
We can wait a little. We can waffle around a little. Oh, is he back?
Oh.
You cut off and died.
I know. Discord on Xbox isn't the best.
Why are you using it?
Why are you using it? Yeah.
Because I can't sit at my computer properly, so.
Fair enough.
My legs stretched out. Yeah.
Anyway, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying, like, Boonboomger, if you like the Hashirians and the Boondorio and the three-seaters, grab your tissues.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, I'm not sure if I'm going to be ready for that. But on the other hand,
you're not.
We're not ready.
And if you want to get a load of Shoma's half sister, also grab your tissues.
Yeah.
Was Vram the record for fastest turnaround from bad guy to good guy ever in Rider?
He's not really. He's not fully a good guy yet. He's just kind of seeing where Shoma's at. But then what happened in the last episode? I think he goes, huh?
I think by the end of the second episode, we can say he's fully switched sides.
I think he's fully at Red X status.
I just think he's neat.
Well, anyways, let's get into Gavv.
Yeah, just real quick, we're not going to be talking about news tonight because there is so much news this week because we missed a week, and there's going to be a lot of Goes Yuger discussion. So tomorrow night, as of this recording, we're going to be recording a separate, new, extra episode to talk about the news that came out in the last 2 weeks, including all of the Goes Yuger reveals from the press conference. And I have so much to say. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
There's also you and Idol Precure. I promise that I did not forget that exists.
Alrighty, let us get into Gabbo.
Yeah, so I wasn't expecting this episode to just be Shoma and Rage just fighting it out and talking.
Oh yeah.
That's all it was, and it was awesome. I loved every second of it.
All 4 of these episodes, we were saying they're not like your usual stuff. All 4 are plot heavy.
Oh yeah.
So like this is a plot heavy week, people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Vram is about to murder Valen, and then Gavv goes Guriken and tanks it. And then there's that shot where he's like ducked behind the wall as they're retreating, and you see like Hanto in his arms with like the blood all over him, and that shot makes it look like he got fucking sniped in the head.
Oh yeah, like it's just like right dead on.
It looked like there was a bullet hole in his forehead.
And the way the actor's doing it too, like he is sort of like flopping about there, so it does look like just like God, like he got phone boothed.
Yeah, in complete honesty, it was really cool seeing a fight in a hallway instead of being in a quarry or a wide open space or anything, and it went really hard, as they say.
Ah, yes, the most exciting setting for a Kamen Rider battle, a liberal arts college.
Mm-hmm. Someone clearly knew someone.
It's exciting. It's exciting because it's not normally
No,
what we get.
I'm agreeing with you. I like conceptually it's ridiculous, but in practice it's a really neat and interesting change of pace.
Usually, even if they start in a school setting, after the commercial break, they're outside and it's a quarry randomly. But now we actually had a fight in the hallway.
You know, I just want to say too, because like they're mentioning in the chat how like I bet a lot of those people were like actual like students, or like, you know, they just told the extras dress like an art school kid.
Yeah,
because everyone went all out in the background there. Everyone had such a like, everyone looked like Shoma. Like, props to the person wearing the Nirvana shirt.
Yeah,
they were cool.
I liked the their dazed expressions as they were given the pleasure. I'm not gonna pleasure juice. No.
As he like activated their dopamine.
His bliss tentacles.
Ichi, the bliss tendrils.
Oh no.
There you go.
Ichi, you also mentioned when he showed his true form, there was like one of the students next to him like was really like overacting it out.
Yeah, like as Rage 9 revealed his monster form, the enthusiasm with which the students around him in that shot got like slowly started getting up and scuttling off was a little less than one might expect upon seeing a monster.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, well, I guess it's time to go.
I love that the stomach
all the time in Japan.
I love that the stomachs were like talking about like, oh, the riders are fighting each other, and the elves just like, those darn humans, you just can't trust them.
Adjusts the glasses smugly.
One thing that I'm not 100% sure on is, so as Shoma takes Hanto away from the battle, he's like, I can't take him to a hospital, so he takes him to Dr. Suga. Why couldn't he take him to a hospital and just say he got beat up?
Yeah, like okay,
maybe they'll find the Granute stuff in them.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If they're gonna scan him and be like, "What is this?"
That's probably the answer.
Probably like because we were talking about this. I didn't realize like it's like in him, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not just a little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's probably it, honestly.
And then second question is, how the fuck does Shoma know Dr. Suga and where he is?
Yeah, did they talk about that before?
Oh, it was Chocodan. Okay.
Yeah, he like led him there.
I must have been looking away, writing a note when that showed up.
See, this is why we need you.
Okay.
See, this is a collaborative effort. We all piece it all together.
You're all Castrangers.
We're all Castrangers. I will eat you.
I mean, they are Castrangers.
So yeah, Shoma takes Hanto to Suga, and Suga's such a sly fucking customer. He's like, so, you're Kamen Rider Gavv, aren't you? Yeah. Oh,
what?
I mean...
no!
Got you! Gotcha!
Like, what the fuck?
No, but it seemed like he knew it from the very beginning anyway.
Well, I mean...
I'm sure he knew, but like...
He knew there were two Kamen Riders fighting, and who else would be the most likely to carry him in from a battle?
I'm sure he knew, but I didn't think he'd expect him... Oh, wow, that was easy.
Wow, you really just gave that shit up!
Rolled a nat 20 on that one.
Also, he stole a hair off of him.
Yeah.
Which means experiments.
Oh yeah, I'm like, I wonder what that's gonna lead to. Wink, wink.
Oh yeah.
Also, just so you know, you need the follicle to get the DNA, not the hair itself.
It'd be so funny if like that wasn't Shoma's hair, that was Hanto's.
It's like, well, it is his boyfriend.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of that Robot Chicken skit where it's like Leonard Nimoy's like at a convention and then someone like gets his blood.
He makes the Nimoy Ahoy flying circus.
Yeah.
Robot Chicken's gonna be 20 years old this year.
Oh my god!
I think I gotta revisit it because that shit's gold.
They just keep making it.
So Lage 9 uses what I guess is like the Granute dark web equivalent of Twitter to like find this liberal arts college.
He has like a Granute smartphone. I was like, you guys have those?
I was thinking that too. How it's funny, like it's obviously just for like ease and
plot convenience.
Yeah, plot conveniences. But like it is funny, like how they also give him like a monster cover for it.
Yeah.
Like it's that's
a normal cover. That's a normal cover there.
But I just love how like it still has. Oh, but you know cameras. We have to make sure those are like not.
Tara Z brings up a good point. That is on brand for the drug dealers.
I mean, yeah, you gotta use the smartphones.
I use the phone.
Up until these two episodes, I wasn't entirely sure if dark treats were drugs.
Oh yeah, the idea is they're super addictive.
The secret ingredient is human.
Literally.
The secret ingredient is crime.
Dark candy is people.
One thing we were talking about this earlier about like how AI is weird. I hope I can get to a point where I can remake all of Breaking Bad with just Gra-nudes. Like, that'd be so good.
Well, one of the ones I watched today was in fact Breaking Bad, but it was ruined by AI, and oh my god, I was dying.
I'm just thinking of the. I'm thinking of that drug PSA where it's like the guy who's like talking about drugs and he's slowly turning into a monster over it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can just put a Granute over that.
Yeah.
Fucking Gavv.
Wait, he's a snake person. That would fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we get a very fun Gavv versus Vram battle in the liberal arts class, and I love that the first part of this battle is them just going at it while there are all these stupidly happy people standing around. There's this one shot of this where this guy's head just like scrolls across the bottom of the screen.
Yeah,
as the camera pans.
yeah. That we had to like rewind that. We thought it was such a great face. And like they brought this up.
You have bullet time with the tentacles where Shoma's like ducking under them, and he hasn't transformed, by the way.
They brought this up in the chat too. I love that he grabs him by the Gavv.
Oh, that was brutal. Yeah. It's like, wait, this doesn't come off. No. That means you're a Granute.
That is part of my body.
Like,
yeah, like legit, he thought it was a belt.
There is no good like place that like that'd be like me saying, "Oh, I'm gonna grab you by the belly button," or "I'm gonna grab you by the teeth." Like none of this is good.
Yeah. Painful.
Grab you by your balls.
Grab him by the Gabby.
The what?
Making a Donald Trump reference.
Oh.
No.
I just got it.
And yeah, so we get to see Vram pull out the Vram Breaker's Scythe mode, which I will say looks better in the show than the toy version.
Okay, but it still looks like Kevin from Up. Am I wrong?
It does look like Kevin. Oh my god, I was thinking it looked like a bird, but it specifically looks like Kevin.
I'm just going to refer to it as Toucan Vram.
I have the toy version of Vram's weapon, and it's so tinky.
Yeah.
What'd you expect?
Welcome to literally any weapon toy.
This is made
it's not a gun.
These are made for children's hands.
Like I can't joke here. I'll post a picture.
I need to see this actually. Yeah.
Look
how tiny this is.
Like it's not. It sucks because like if it was that size in the show, that'd be fine. But it's like it's supposed to be a chainsaw part of it. Like someone liked Buffa's weapon, I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, chainsaw weapons have been a thing in Japan lately.
Chainsaw weapons are dope.
Chainsaw weapons are always badass.
Yeah.
For answer, see Haseo from .gu.
But
I will say that does help mitigate how stupid the weapon looks. The fact that it is a chainsaw.
It does, and you were saying it does look good in the show proper.
Yes, much better in the show.
I will say what this episode really did a lot for me was make me appreciate how awesome Vram's compound eyes are in his helmet. They're so good.
We got a lot of close-ups of Vram's head.
I
like
love
it.
the way that he's designed with the pudding or jelly on the side of his head like headphones.
Oh yeah, you haven't been here for a while, so you want to talk about Vram like in general? Your thoughts are?
He just came out of flippin' nowhere from my perspective because I wasn't there for the news or anything. So watching the show and then he just showed up. I was like, oh, there's a third rider now?
You're like, there's a pudding rider?
He rides now?
He rides now.
Yep, and yeah, I like his belt, like his story. I mean, we just found that out in this episode these two episodes. Basically, I was not expecting Kamen Rider Vram's younger brother getting a drug addiction and then being lynched to be a plot point in the show. And
the bright colors and designs make you think it won't go there.
It is completely serious, and I do not love that this horrible thing happened, but I love that they went there.
It's a real interesting backstory.
No,
they actually went with the kind of stuff that this would cause. Yeah. They didn't sugarcoat any of it.
Because I just want to see what animal is he supposed to be?
It's hard to tell.
Something on the face, like a spider.
They're all animals, yeah.
Oh my god, predators. They are all animals. There's a crab there, yeah. I remember the crab guy.
Nine's a jellyfish.
Yeah, Stinger from Key Ranger.
The suit actor says chipmunk.
What?
As a younger... Oh, I do see it in the cheeks.
Okay, yeah, no, I see it.
I just love that a jellyfish and chipmunk are brothers.
I mean...
Maybe they're metaphorically brothers.
Should have just learned to store the dark candy in his cheeks.
No, that would be like being a drug mule and then it leaks out.
Oh god.
So yeah, Rage says like he wants to like get into the higher ups of the Stomach family, but then Shoma says like literally they don't let anyone else in their group but them.
I love that Shoma literally shouts, "You'll never get promoted!"
Yeah, that was... It's like, oh, that's the worst thing you could say to a Japanese person.
Because Gavv is basically just to like the entirety of the Stomach Corporation is nepo babies. You'll never be in the top ranks because they only hire family.
That fucking shot where he hits him into a wall, then he pierces him to the fucking wall.
Oh damn! Yeah,
really,
so cool.
He really bleeds. That's like some of the goriest I've ever seen Kamen Rider get. I never watched Amazons. I know that gets gorier.
He was dropping gummies everywhere.
Not just that, like the sound design they used it too. Like it made you know, like that thing was lodged in his shoulder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, that was meat being cut. That was flesh.
Yeah.
I also
juicy flesh.
As serious as this whole flashback scene of Vram's backstory is, I can't also help but chuckle a little bit just at the sight of these monsters wearing clothes.
It's pretty funny. Like they're just wearing tracksuits and shit.
So does that mean that they are all the monsters of the week are just walking around naked?
Well, they are drug addicts.
That's
oh my god, they're all Florida man.
Oh my god.
This just reminded me, sorry.
Clothes are only for the rich in Granute world.
They know and understand that clothes are a thing that you can and should wear. So any Granute not wearing clothes is knowingly naked.
Listen,
no, they're Granute. No, guys. They're Granute.
Oh. Granudist. Yeah, Uncle Dente's living that Granudist life. So
that's the name of the episode, Granute.
That would make way too much sense if he was actually I can imagine him actually canonically being a nudist.
Send Granudes, you guys.
No, if you're gonna use that for the episode, it should be that. Yeah.
Oh god, I'm dizzy.
The thumbnail should just be like the Rage's phone, with the screen. It just has a censored picture of Uncle Dente on it.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Ichi, to what you were saying though about how it's weird that he has a chipmunk brother. Rage 9, if you notice his bottom half is covered in fur. Maybe it's like a half and half thing going on here.
Oh, maybe.
Because jellyfish aren't exactly known for having.
So does
fur.
that mean their parents are a jellyfish and a chipmunk? I guess.
Diversity, man.
Yeah,
sure.
But the thing is that they're all Granutes, so why do they all look like different animals? I know it's kaijin logic, but
This is literally, by the way, in the lore of the Castranger villain faction that they can be animal, that they're animal people. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Not that being animals is unique to any one Sentai or Rider show.
So someone brought up in the chat too about how the blood looked like syrup, which I have to agree.
Yeah.
And I got this reminded me of something I wanted to say earlier. Sorry, when we were all talking about things that you all watched, I finished this anime. I finished this anime. I was gonna say I saw Nosferatu.
Oh boy.
And I gotta say that has some of the best looking fake blood I've ever seen in any movie.
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Really good.
I'm just
who was switching off the lights?
Nosferatu.
Gods everywhere are horny for it.
Oh yeah.
Count Orlok. It would be like calling Master Chief Halo.
People have done that, or Samus Aran Metroid.
I was thinking that one.
Yeah.
Apparently, the director loves
Why
that
can't
most kids know about
Why can't Metroid crawl?
Also, I love that Rage's so fucking angry at Shoma that Shoma says some stuff and he's like, "Wait, so you know about these guys? Did you kill my brother?
Did you kill my brother?"
Yep.
He turned into Batman? What?
Yeah. Where's my brother?
Where are they?
I swear I didn't kill him. Swear to me.
So yeah, it's revealed in the next episode. We might as well just get it out of the way. So the Rage 9's real name is Lakia Amarga, and his brother's name is Comer, or maybe Comel.
Oh, I thought it was Rakia, but I guess Lakia makes more sense.
Yeah, which I'm so fucking thankful for. I'm so glad his real name is not Lage 9.
Oh yeah, no, obviously that was some name just DL fucking made for him.
Okay, you know those people. It's not those. There's so fucking many of them. You know people who use numbers in their gamer tag online?
Oh yeah.
I hate those.
Yes.
And this is that.
I see.
Oh, I hate numbers, and I hate when they do XX insert name XXX.
Well, you know what I hate, Ichi? that you don't capitalize your name.
Don't I?
I don't know if you do.
I do.
Someone doesn't.
I capitalized the S and the I in Super Ichi.
I have my full name in capital letters. Mine.
The closest I ever got to having numbers in a username was my old Neopets account where I was SlimeGirl93.
Let's go.
Amarga is Portuguese for bitter. Interesting.
Oh, well that. And he's a
I had a
Portuguese
feeling
man
that
of war.
they meant something because all of the names have some kind of meaning in other languages.
Yeah. So yeah, we get this backstory where Comel, I'll just call him Comel, because calling him Cummer is gonna get old real fast.
What about Shitter?
No.
You get this flashback of how they were brothers that lived together and led an honest life, and then Comel ended up getting addicted to the dark candy.
With the wrong crowd.
Started working for them, and then presumably eventually decided they didn't want to do it, and was promptly slashed in the back by someone during his escape, is the presumption we're led to.
It was like stealing their family savings to buy dark treats, and also apparently they like their normal food in their world is just rocks.
Just a couple points. There was that shot where like Comel was trying to like steal their money so that he could go buy snacks.
Yeah.
And then when Lakia catches him, Comel like runs out, and I think he left the money.
Yeah. It's like, wait a minute.
Dumbass.
And then there's that scene of them like breaking bread because like obviously they're not well off.
Yeah,
so
that's what I thought. It looked like rocks.
They're rationing their food, and it's they do that thing where it's like he breaks the bread and oh no, one's bigger than the other, so Lakia decides to be generous and go, you can have the bigger part, and it's like, no, you have the bigger part, and my immediate response is, just break more of the bigger piece off so that they're even.
It's not a one-time thing, guys. Like,
it's like that Disney short from like a long time ago where like it's like Donald, Goofy, and Mickey. They're super poor and they're like slicing this one slice of bread.
Yeah.
Like,
I love that. That's funny. No, like obviously they're going for like the idea is that like the younger brother was a really genuinely nice kid, but even a genuine nice kid like that
falls in the wrong crowd.
Gets in the wrong crowd, you're right, and
addiction
can fuck up anyone, unfortunately.
Yeah, there it is. Thank you, Multi.
Been there.
Those are the cuts.
It's the best. This is just us watching Disney cartoons now.
They're so sad.
So yeah, Vram attempts to blame Shoma for killing Comel, but he insists it wasn't him. And then Vram goes, cool, still gonna kill you, by the way.
Which that was surprising. That was genuinely like, oh,
I actually respect that his face turn, I guess would be the term for it, was not this immediate.
Yeah.
It was over the course of these two episodes.
And he's not even just killing him for no reason. He says, okay, but if I kill you,
if I kill you, I'll be able to infiltrate the stomach company.
They'll trust me more.
Yeah. And of course, Shoma goes, no, you'll never get promoted. They'll never let you into the upper echelons. In fact, I will help you. And obviously, Lage9, having had his sense of trust dashed, is not so quick to trust.
So what will he do?
Apparently, go back upstairs, and this is when I realized, oh wait, that classroom full of students is probably still standing there.
Yeah.
And he went back upstairs instead of going outside.
He still turned them into fucking spice.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's the implication.
Humans, by the way.
But, for the next episode, which luckily you don't have to wait a week to hear our thoughts on,
episode
it's
20.
resolved to a degree.
So, Hanto's recovering, and Nielv shows up and just gives Lakia Poodoo jelly. Just out of nowhere.
It's jellyfish.
Yeah.
Wish I still had this picture.
Cherry jello.
When I was out in China, like, I was going down to the beach and fucking found this huge-ass jelly. It was dead. Like, it was on the beach, washed up. It was huge. It was like a sewer cover.
Wow.
Whoa.
I like jellyfish. Cool.
So Shoma, even while beaten the fuck up, decided to be absolutely fucking genius and had one of his Gochizo tail Lakia back to his hideout. So he drags him outside and shows him that Takashi's family is still looking for him, and we get the scene where Lakia learns to be sympathetic to other people who are going through the same problem as him.
It's like, dude, they're all losing people, and you're a cause of this. He's like, I don't care.
Apparently, the Summit Corporation travels using the Infinity Castle from Demon Slayer.
I thought of it as the Millennium Puzzle.
For real, it's the Infinity Castle from Demon Slayer.
My brain went back and forth between the Millennium Puzzle and the doors from Monsters, Inc.
Yeah, we're getting a couple. I thought they actually even almost do that joke where they're like, oh, hey, we're busting through doors. Oh, Mom, another gator got in the house.
The fucking bit with the bathroom stall portal was so fucking funny.
Hey, it's like,
Yeah,
look, I've seen Harry
went
Potter
to the toilet.
I thought they were gonna have to go through the toilet. Also, Japanese toilets are on another level. Wow.
Yeah, I was like, they bust in the stall and look down as the toilet lifts up, and I just pipe in with the Simpsons quote, "I am honored to accept your waste." Just fountain fireworks.
Oh yeah, no,
look, Dad's on TV.
I was gonna mention that. But yeah, so
hold on. Oh. Here's what you should never do, though, people. Don't draw a pair of luscious lips in a bathroom. That sets the wrong signals.
Yeah,
you got it.
That's a hole in the stall.
Shoma goes to check on Hanto, and Dr. Sugar's like, see, he's fine. His wound's already fully healed. He just needs to wake up. And it's like, okay, I don't trust you. Don't be doing any weird experiments or anything. Me? Do that? No.
Fingers crossed behind back. No. I won't.
I just thinking of Mark Wahlberg from The Happening. What? No.
Yeah, oh my God.
As we pan over to Shoma's hair in a petri dish.
You're right. Just a little gene manipulation.
A little bit?
It's like as Shoma's on his way out. All right, I'm gonna head out. Thank you, Dr. Sugar. Well, I'm not a doctor.
We need some kind of tokusatsu fan club, Toei Tokusatsu fan club special where it's just Dr. Sugar and George teaming up.
I know, I would
or fighting each other or something. That'd be sick.
Outsiders too.
Hell, put fucking Ryoma in there too. Why not? Just have all the three mad scientists writers. Yeah, fuck yeah.
No, I would watch the heck out of that one.
Hell yeah. I need more George is always welcome.
So I like how
science in general.
So they decide to raid the stomach factory to find the captured humans, including this one random kid Takashi that they're dealing with, and so they find their way through what I will now refer to as the glory portal.
And then he immediately finds Takeshi.
And even though it's been at least 20 weeks or X amount of time since he's been here, he apparently immediately remembers the door security codes.
Also, a lot of the Granute world looks an awful lot like Japan.
Suspiciously like a regular factory.
Suspicious human architecture.
So of course, Shoma finds where they're disposing of all the pressed humans, and he finds the one that they've been looking for 4 episodes.
Wow, that was lucky.
He goes in and is like, where will he be? Oh, there he is.
Found him.
I found him. Fuck you, Sachika. Found him first.
I thought of
forget the rest of these. We got the important ones.
Fuck y'all. He just breaks them.
Yep.
So we get to see Glata.
She slashes her way in, destroying one of the machines, and then immediately goes, "Stop fucking up my factory!"
Yeah, oh my God, yeah. Do what I say, not what I do, huh?
Big brother, look, Red Gavv destroyed my machines.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh my God.
You make me angry, Phil. You make me angry, Gavv.
You make me angry, Vram.
You know what it is, Ichi? Things are replaceable. People aren't.
True.
I mean, we're turning them into things that can be replaceable, but as of now...
Yeah. So yes, we get this very cool fight between Vram and Grota.
And she has gone full hentai.
Yeah.
Tentacles everywhere.
We see her full... Yep. I don't know if we've seen it before, but we see her full monster form, which is squidded the fuck out.
Mm-hmm. And it does look cool. Honestly.
It's cool.
Yeah.
She's got a tentacle waistcoat. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. That's
honestly, I look at that thing and I see Kalmaramon from Digimon Frontier.
Yeah! Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
You are not wrong.
So yeah, they fight their way through a door portal, a glory portal, fight their way through the Millennium Dimension, and then just we out of nowhere, we hard cut to just a concert happening, And, like, without context, it's just the most random, like, what the fuck? But I immediately figured out, oh, they're going to come through a random door and end up on stage, aren't they?
Just look at those costumes. I love this place.
Yeah, it's the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Like, I was like, just like, why is 8 Mile happening right now? or Scary Movie 3.
You're gonna lose yourself in Mom's dark treats.
I honestly would have laughed so hard if, like, the band behind them had just kept playing while the fight was happening.
I was hoping that would happen.
That's what I thought was gonna happen too.
7, she got a thick ass. More likely than not, that's a male stunt person.
There's vomit on his Gavv. Mom's dark candy.
Oh my god.
We need a Gochizo spaghetti.
Oh god.
It is a suit actress. Do we have confirmation on that?
Nice.
My apologies to Eminem.
Venom.
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 And
I love that song.
And once again, doing what the show does and making a case that Twitter can be a tool for good, Hanto immediately sees a photo of the fight on Twitter.
He's like, I'm just like picturing that. He's like, he wasn't even looking for stuff. He's just like, I wonder how my favorite rapper's doing. What the hell?
That's what I was gonna say too. Like, I was just thinking, like, Hanto follows Eminem on Twitter. And he just posts like, yo, this is weird.
Yeah, Hanto thought it was 4-on-1, but obviously he figures out what's happening later.
We get something fun too, because like we were talking about, are Cool and Whip dead? No, they're not. Because what happens here?
He goes into cake and that's what our names for the cake mooks.
Yeah, that's what we named the cake mooks.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
So Gavv goes caking for him, and like up until now, he's been like carrying like 4 suitcases of human presses just around, just awkwardly. And then like he goes caking and summons a mook who immediately like puts a spear through the handles and starts darting away with them. And I'm like, that's fucking smart.
Well, I wasn't here for K-King's debut, but might be my favorite Kamen Rider form of all time now.
Really?
Wow.
Damn.
I am a sucker for anything royal themed.
Same.
And cake themed. So the fact that we have a whipped cream shortcake royal themed rider with a freaking whipped cream, like, crap, what's it called? There's a name for it. Like an icing, a piping bag.
Yeah.
As their weapon, and I'm just like, So if there's a figure art of this, I might actually have to get it.
I expect we'll probably do one.
I did get some like DX Gojizos that come with like the different faces or whatever like that, and I got 3 of them, and all 3 of them were the different variants. So I got
all 3 chases.
Yeah, so I got angry face caking Gojizo, and I'm actually really happy with it. So
nice.
Give him a kiss for me.
I will, absolutely. And then I got the very, I've had it with this shit Chokodon, so I put it with my fucking
Yes.
So good.
So as the fight progresses, we get the debut of Vram Jelly Custom.
It looks so good. It's so pink. It's so cool.
Even though he has a Zoidberg face, I like it better than Pudding.
I loved the Zoidberg face. No, I like this much better than the base form.
And yeah, apparently it's a form that can fucking kill him, because it he uses an ability to turn invisible, but he literally has to like connect it to his heart.
He has to like restrict his heartbeat to like not be detected, and that makes him invisible.
That's how that works.
And you know Nialv did that just to fuck with him.
It's like how Darth Vader's suit is designed to hurt him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he sees in red. Like he has trouble breathing. His joints are stiff. Like
that's always been my favorite kind of jelly. Is the invisible jelly.
Here's some
I just don't like jelly. It's like jam, but like I like Jello. Jello's good.
I don't like Jello. It's like one of the only things that I can't eat. I can't stand it.
If you were to make me choose between pudding or Jello, I would pick pudding every time because pudding's delicious.
Yeah, so. No, pudding is superior.
Butterscotch is life.
I love the shot where Vram takes a mook down and then proceeds to surf him down the stairs.
Oh, full Legolas, like.
Oh, yeah, full Legolas, yeah.
Again, they're always coming up with like new ideas for like little like action gags they can do.
Yeah.
Very, very good fight team they got there.
So yeah, we didn't talk about the fact that Vram apparently they have improved since Ryu Soldier their rendering of hearts. With things wrapped around them, because now it looks like an actual heart rather than an emoji.
All right.
I don't like hearts. I don't like heartbeats. I don't like seeing stuff happen to hearts. So like when I saw that shot, I was just like.
This could just mean that that Granutes have normal hearts, whereas humans still have emoji hearts.
the only.
No, wait, the Ryu Soldiers weren't human. Maybe their species has emoji hearts.
The only heart thing I can think of recently that I was really grossed out with was from the Suicide Squad when like Peacemaker like stabs Flag and you just see the knife puncture his heart. I'm like, no.
Yeah, we're gonna get a shot like that in Superman with kryptonite, I bet.
The night.
So as Hanto comes up and sees the battle happening, we witness Glora has a very interesting ability where if she takes some damage, one of her like suckers on her body like lights up, which apparently is like her like absorbing the damage, and then she can like fire it back out.
Oh, okay, so it's like fucking
vibranium.
Black Panther's armor, yeah.
Yeah, Eitaro put it perfectly. It's Bide, the Pokemon move.
Oh no, they're all Pokemans.
Yep.
Oh, also, so Hanto like shows up when they're fighting together, and he's about to like headshoot, but then like he sees what's happening, and he like he removes Chakodan. I was like, yay, a Gochiso's been spared this day.
And then like as Keiking is fighting Glora, he does a move that I can only describe as Senbon Zakura Cake Yoshi.
Yoshi.
The fucking row of candles and icing. I was like, is this fucking Byakuya's Bankai but with cake?
I was getting Beauty and the Beast vibes. By course, one by one.
Bakuage Keikichi?
I tried.
I tried.
Yeah, it appears to not work at first, but he does break her scythe.
So
happy birthday, you fucking bitch!
Happy birthday to the ground!
So Glora, impressed with his attack, decides to leave them alone, but not before dropping the bomb to Lakia and Hanto that Shoma is not only part of the Stomach family, but their little brother.
Yep.
Which means it's finally all out in the open. Hanto knows everything.
Oh yeah.
Which episode was this?
And she is not happy about this.
Yeah, Hanto is pissed, and I legit think he like actually during filming he actually punched Shoma's in the face.
I was gonna say that looked like a real punch.
It looked like I like to think that was probably Shoma's actor's idea.
Yeah.
It's like hey, no, like make it real, like punch me in the face.
I just love how this has the vibe of, I can't believe you cheated on me with him!
It really does have that energy.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're everyone ships them, so yeah.
They ship them!
So like Hanto's the one like the cute partner that stays at home and like hangs out with them and stuff, and Lakia is just like the cool one that like you met at a club one night, and it's like, oh, he's so cool though, he's so sexy.
He's gonna be like Challenger's
what are
ultimate
you writing?
I don't know. I trust me, I probably have not written a first one to write a Gavv fanfic.
So Lakia is Morinth?
Sure.
From Mass Effect.
Oh.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Morinth's powers also involve making you so happy you die.
I mean, okay.
I will send you to heaven before I send you to hell.
So you could say he's bitter about this, eh?
Oh,
Boys?
Yes. So we are now on the way to seeing Hanto go down his like
jealousy arc,
jealousy dark arc, and I'm looking forward to it because
he's gonna turn into dark chocolate.
Yeah, he's gonna be chokehold.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's gonna bring dark chocolate in. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, no. I think I have a picture of the chokehold Gojizo. Hang on.
Pure cocoa.
Where is it? Oh, no, I don't have it. Fuck. Someone put up a picture of chokehold.
It's okay. I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's okay.
So yeah, next episode will be the debut of Bitter Gavv, which is apparently a clone of Shoma, which I guess came from Suga's experiment with the hair.
That's what we're gonna do, I guess.
He cloned Shoma and made an evil version of him. That's fucked, man.
Cloma!
Die.
The Indominus Rex him.
Yeah, there's chokehold. I like it has like a gold label around it. It's
I like
so
that
cool.
it's got like the kiss eye.
Yeah, Peter Chris.
Starchild. Excessively bitter.
Yep.
Our first fight.
All right. So very, very good episodes. Very excited for what happens next.
Gav's cooking. Gav's fucking cooking.
Yep.
Like just like the characters have been great. The suits have been great. The fights have been great. Like the choreography and like shots and shit in the show are just incredible. It's so good.
Ooh, right now.
I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I am.
Yes, thank you, Eitoro. Gav's baking. You're right.
For me, this, as I've been no doubt vocal about, the suits are hit and miss. The gimmick I'm not on board with, but the story and characters and just the lore of everything is absolutely carrying the show for me.
And that's
I like my pudding belt. It's cool.
And now, so usually after we watch Kamen Rider, we're like, oh, let's go into something a little lighter, perhaps. Good time, good fun times had by all.
Not this
We didn't do that this week.
No.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm ducking out because I actually don't want to be spoiled.
Alrighty, fair enough.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Emily. We'll see you next week.
I will see you soon, and I apologize for whatever pain is going to happen in this show. Why is it only Mira? Did everyone die?
You'll have to watch the episodes to find out.
Shit's been happening.
What the ever?
Please catch up. Please catch up.
Okay, I will. What the crap? Okay. Bye, everybody. Thanks for being on. Heal, guys. Please heal. 1 second. I got something to say. I got something to send.
Okay.
Nice.
Odaijini.
Aw, thank you.
Nice.
Bye. Take care, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Play the jingle again. If I wasn't in such a shitty shape, I would have updated the wallpaper on our fucking overlay to show the dwindling members.
I hate that Gar was fucking right.
What?
He's like, oh, he's not dead. He's just like unconscious.
Oh,
and I'm like, yeah.
No, I think he is like dead.
No, he's not dead because they literally show. So what happens to you guys when you race when you die, Boondorio? And he's like, oh, we turn to sand.
Yeah, which has started happening.
He's in death process, but he's not dead.
Yeah, he's dying. Yeah, he's dying.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I gotta give it to Taiya's actor, man. Like, Jesus Christ, this man just went like full throttle on the shit.
I didn't realize until Tara Z posted in the chat. Does that mean Boondorio's race are Orphanox?
Like what we're saying here, he's on death's starting lane.
Oh God.
Oh no.
He's about to do his final lap.
So yeah, so we see Taiya trying to like bring Boondorio back to life and like just failing miserably, and like he's doing like the thing where he like, you know, does the switch and then he just keeps doing it because he's like, why isn't it fucking working? And like everyone's like trying to tell him like, gotta eat, you gotta rest. He's like, no.
that like lever he kept pulling about halfway through the episode, right before he pulled it the first time, I immediately see it and go, shift it to turbo.
Oh God. See, he's reviving right now.
You know what we got to talk about though, because this was the thing I think that got the biggest reaction from Ichi. Red in the opening, or the lack thereof.
They removed Taiya from the team in the opening,
which is weird.
He's not in his driver's seat right now.
Oh, there you go, Ichi.
Is that the qualifier if they count as being in their driver's seat?
Ichi, he wasn't facing the camera. What more do you want?
Oh my God! That shot halfway through the opening where he's just like looking back, like looking away from camera, fucking slew me!
Oh yeah, no, he's not in any shape or form to be Boon Red right now.
My
He's
God.
no shape to lead. He's in no shape to lead this team right now.
I just remember like the opening starts and the first thing we see is Pink coming down. I'm like, what? Did Taiya die too while I wasn't looking?
That was the movie in between.
Did I miss an episode?
So Mira tells like Taiya like, okay, you're gonna fucking eat some food. So she makes like Boondorio's curry and like sits him down with it, and he starts eating it. And he's like, oh my god, it tastes exactly like Boom Boom's, and like he like devours the whole fucking bowl because.
Would have been hilarious.
So good job, Mira. All that experience and timing at that curry shop has really paid off. So well done.
Either that or Boondorio's curry wasn't that unique.
Yeah. Would have been hilarious. One chicken fingers.
Curry chicken fingers?
I mean, I'd eat the shit out of some curry chicken fingers.
Boondorio's one of those type of people who he would just find any excuse to turn something into a curry.
I was almost expecting, because like you say, like they try to jump him at one point, and it even looks like, oh, or is that the next episode where he moves?
Next episode.
Yeah, it was next episode, yeah.
My point is, I was half expecting them to go, wait a minute, curry, and like put curry under his nose or something. I was half expecting that.
You just feed him curry and he revives.
There was a scene, like I'm jumping ahead to the next episode, but like there was a scene where like Taiya's like over him, and I'm just like, they like cut up to his go up to his face, and I'm just like no, you're not reviving this motherfucker by crying on him. I refuse to have that bullshit happen. I don't want that to happen. I'll be pissed. I will be pissed if they bring him back with tears.
It would be hilarious because that's Ash's voice actor.
I mean, that's why I will throw something if it happens.
God, I don't want it.
I'm gonna go on a tangent that would upset some people. Paul, like that, I can vividly remember being lame as a kid. I vividly remember going, "This is stupid." Like, we had the coolest fucking fight ever. Tears.
Yep.
I mean, I was sad.
I was sad that he died, but like,
I like seeing the clone Pikachu just keep slapping regular Pikachu. Pika.
So Taiya's general vibe throughout the first episode is, you can't replace a soul with parts, and Taiya goes, fucking watch me.
Science the shit out of this.
Watch me, I'm fucking rich. No, you're not. Oh
yeah.
Yeah, we're all unemployed now.
Yep.
Yeah, just yeah.
They didn't get the promotions.
Yep.
So Spindo decides to bring back this race because he's in a really fucking good mood.
And he equips him with a shiny new mask that definitely is not a bomb.
I also love that like, again, like, the Hashilian PR is just having fun with it. Oh, we're sorry about all those attacks. It was a cultural misunderstanding. It's literally what they did in Mars Attacks. Remember that, Lane?
44 weeks of monster attacks, and they just apologize, and it's water under the bridge.
No, I see like on the TV, like Spindo and like the head of Lightning Tech or whatever, like they're like shaking heads. Thinking of that scene from Roger Rabbit where it's like Arcade Maroon or whatever, or like Acme or whatever the fuck his name was, just like shaking hands, and it's like, that's it.
That's the connection.
That's the connection.
So Dis Race revived and powered up.
What's his new name?
Did they give him a new name?
Dis Race 2000, wasn't it?
No, he was just saying that he was going to complete his task in 2,000 minutes.
Oh, I thought the chat was
under
saying
2,000
something.
minutes.
Oh, okay. Was it actually his name?
I mean, that would go along with like the idea of it, like, because that does sound like a video game.
Yeah.
Like, and Mad Rex Fury.
By the way, I mathed it out. 2,000 minutes is 33 point repeating 3 hours.
Is this snake on his shoulder named Frank? I love that.
Bullshit.
Oh, I hope that's true.
If that's true, I hope so.
Is that a reference to something?
Frank the
It is. His name is Frank. That's awesome.
I think. If it comes to me, I'll let you know. Off the top of my head.
Hell yeah. No, fuck Cannonborg. Don't
Get
mention
Cannonborg
his
out of
name.
here.
Fuck Cannonborg.
So, Dis Race proceeds to get in front of the public of humans and propaganda the shit out of them with his evil presentation.
And then it's implied later that this worked on the world, not just these people.
Part of the whole propaganda is apparently actual mind control. It seems.
I like that Sakito decides to take like the hit for the Boonboomgers, and he's just like, yeah, I'm fucking bad. So what?
The
cool.
energy with which Dis Race was giving this presentation calls to mind Ivan Ooze in his wizard getup, peddling his ooze to the public, which of course leads me to the obvious reference, leap to our boon.
Oh.
Leap to our boon.
Yeah, no, I just love to, like, they're mentioning how he was only taking control of a few people, actually, but they were just using, like, mob mentality, like, I say we let him go. Like,
there were a couple people in that crowd that looked like fully readily on board even before the mind control.
Well, you know, crowds tend to attract racists, so you know.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then we even though Gavv uses Twitter for good, in this episode we see Twitter getting used for evil.
Sentai was the one right all along.
We get like this shot of like all these tweets like out like hating the Boonboomgers, and
some of them were in English.
Some of them were in English,
which we had to look at, and like one of them was like, it was great. It said like, so this is reality.
This is the way it is after all.
Yeah.
The Boonboomgers really were the danger to all of the Earth. Shit like that.
Oh, I will not call it X. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. You either boon or you boom. Can't boom.
So in this episode, the three-seaters find out from Disrace about how Mad Rex was betrayed and murdered. Finally.
Yeah, thank God.
So I feel like this is the start of their face turn.
Yeah. Especially in the next episode, but we'll get there.
But now that Disrace has propaganded the shit out of the public, Spindo decides that Disrace has fulfilled his mission and is no longer required. Blows up the mask.
Because who could have seen that coming? Like, it's funny too. How, like, it just feels like they're like, oh hey, yeah, we don't want this character around that long. We just needed something for this episode. Mask.
Yeah.
We're gonna Amanda Waller ya.
And like,
but it's like Spindo, what the fuck? He's like, oh, I never liked you.
And like,
I like he calls him diss you.
Yeah. And this is just funny bit where like as the three-seaters are reacting to this, they like turn Yarukar around just so it can fart at him. Or as I writ down in my notes, the Yaru fart.
Yaru fart? Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You never heard a car backfire before?
Yeah, and I didn't fully like assimilate everything that happened when we got into Taiya's like flashback about not being able to help children. But apparently it boils down to Taiya wanted to help children in need, but he wasn't rich enough, and nobody who was rich enough would help him. So he decided, I want to be an adult and get rich so that I can help children in need.
And like, you know, very, very, very noble sentiment, very nice. But like, it got into some dark territory for Sentai because like I'm guessing the implication was like
domestic abuse.
Yeah, like the kid was getting beat up by his dad or something, and he always heard it through the walls.
Yeah,
like that is messed up.
I was like, this kid could get murdered or something.
I don't even think it was that. I think it's just that idea of like, you know, unfortunately, you can sometimes hear like that kind of thing going on,
you can't, and unfortunately, you can't do so much when you're I was gonna say you can't do so much when you're a kid because. You know, you're a child. What would you know?
I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare.
You have no idea.
Right?
He's sad. It works for his backstory, though. You know? I'm also glad they didn't go fully into, like... Because it can go a little overboard for me when, like, a kid is, like, literally like, why can't I change the world? Because you're 8. That's why.
Yeah.
It didn't really go into that. It's more like, well, when I grow up, I'm not going to become an adult who doesn't care.
Yeah.
You know? So...
So a tear gets cried and goes down to Nicola's pendant,
which is almost like Pokemon, the first movie,
and that apparently activates the R2-D2 holographic message inside of it.
Oh, like great thing there.
Movie.
We're literally crying before we can help.
At first I thought like, oh, is crying on the pendant and activating its secret power how we revive Boon Boom? No, apparently that turns on a message from Princess Nicola who goes, all right, what? I've chosen now for us to take back Planet Trickle. And I'm like, we're kind of dealing with something here.
Got shit going on.
But fear not, for I have the solution to your problem. A disco ball.
It is.
Yeah, it was literally a disco ball.
Literally a toy disco ball.
I was like, come on, guys.
No, look at it in this. If you can see on the look at it in this shot. It looks like she's about to get down, like Funky Town.
Like you could have just stolen like the Zeo crystal from Saban or something and just used that as a prop. Like,
of course, we can't replace a soul with parts, but we can replace a soul with soul.
Like this literally looks like someone like they lost the actual prop and someone like pulled the thing from their like their back view mirror. Like, really weird.
And then the next episode, like Bundi just
real quick, just before we go to the next episode, the ending was so fucking funny because Sakito's bubble is covering up Shashiro for half the ending.
Like it very crudely too.
But then like he's still in shots. I'm like, what the fuck?
And you can still see his feet.
Yeah,
you can still see his feet.
What is happening?
You were like, what's with these half measures?
Yeah, that's the word for it.
Are they clearly trying to like go like, oh no, Shashiro's like not being redeemed, like he is like not part of the team anymore?
Well, in this episode, he did shoot at Genba a bunch.
I think it's they have to do something soon, or it'll feel a little ham-fisted if it just happens at the end.
Yeah, we don't know what Ishidara's deal is quite yet.
Yeah, hell, also freaking like Taiya just goes like, oh well, Shashiro's picked his path and I can't stop him. Mira's like, you're awfully fucking calm about this.
Maybe it was the plan the whole time.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Shashiro's doing like a double agent thing. Like triple agent. Right? He's a triple agent.
As much as I want to say him being a double agent is too easy, this is Super Sentai.
That's right, Hayate. Man does know his boyfriend.
That's probably true.
So yeah, so Bundi decides like, hey, I'm one of the same race as Boondorio. I'll give my energy parts. Yeah, so like it's kind of like an organ transplant, blood transfusion.
It's literally like a transfusion.
Not even that. We at one point literally see jumper cables.
Yeah.
Like...
That's right.
Okay, where do I attach this to? My nipples.
But anyways, so I love that when we first like started talking about Boonboomger, we were saying like, oh man, it would be awesome to see like Yarokar eventually become like a monster or something like that. And oh fuck, did they deliver with that?
It was it was a fun monster design.
Motherfucker looks straight up like another Rider Laser.
No, so like freaking oh, this is so stupid. So like out of nowhere, Granute Risk comes out and he's just like, I have the power to like control all Yarokars.
This
like,
actually
I have an army of Yarokars coming right now.
I realized something during this scene. All this time we've been wondering what was making Yarokar go all red-eyed and berserk and eat up Yasmin and all that shit. It was something put into him by Spindo that Granute controls.
Oh,
she did set that up.
That's crazy.
And Granute, like his whole plan is like he's gonna bring the rest of the Yarokars back to Earth, right? Like specifically
to eat up the gasoline and take over.
Oh, that too. Yeah, like I like that. Like they're like he's having an argument with like the ISA guy, and it's like oh well, like Earth's got plenty of gasoline. He's like, okay, cool, but I have taste everywhere, other places. I want gasoline everywhere.
Surprise, surprise! The evil space alien is going back on his deal.
Yeah, no shit. But anyways, so we see Yarokar turn into a monster, and it's fucking sick. It's basically like a Hashirian version of Champion Boonboomger. It's sick.
And I love that the Cedars are like, but ignition is only supposed to work on things that can't race because it turns them into things that can race.
But and ignition's only supposed to work on people that don't race. That's what you sound like.
And the immediate response is, you fucked up so many times and for so long that you might as well not be able to race.
You have failed upwards. Like
upwards, downwards, leftwards, rightwards.
Squidwards.
Squidwards.
No, that's a glotta.
Yeah,
I want a Squidwards.
Yeah, I like this design for Yarokar because I like his chest is like his just a giant mouth.
It's a good design.
So cool.
It's a fun design. Yeah, like we've been saying for the longest time, like the monster designs, like the ideas are really like pedestrian and silly. Like we were hoping he'd go toilet mode in this.
That would be great.
Yeah, he like all of the icons on him. He's got all the powers of the other Kurumaju, and I'm like, please, for the love of God, do not use the toilet powers.
I was waiting for it.
I like when you keep using it. They go like Gyastamize.
Gyastamize. That's brilliant.
That's so good. I love this show.
Tankor pulverized.
And then, like, as this is happening, we see that Naito's plan, apparently the reason they've been mass producing the killer robos was to deploy them around the world as peacekeeping tools.
This is why you need to watch RoboCop, Ichi.
Oh, so they're deterrents. Gotcha.
They're N209s.
People will people will absolutely feel safe with things called killer robos standing guard.
You have 20 seconds to boom boom.
Yeah, it's kind of like Metal Gear shit, right?
Yeah, and we get this scene with Saibu where she's like, I have a plan. I'm gonna fight too. I'm also a Boonboomger. And I'm like, not really, but okay. You do what you gotta do.
At this point, you don't tell the person helping you.
I'm just patting her on the head. Yes, you are. And then she has Boondorio as her fucking lock screen. I'm like, of course
she's
you do.
so lame. I love her.
As cheesy as it would be, I would love if she just busts out Boon White.
I think you never know. Could be. I'd be down.
So,
she's a new Boon Blue.
So Thando Mansion has been barricaded, and Joe and Sakito show up to make a scene while Genba sneaks in.
Yeah, because they got to get the little discos. Oh no,
the disco ball, which is in Taiya's garage.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so Joe does his Joe thing where he's
it's in the garage.
Because like Joe sees like his mentor or like his boss, and he's just like,
with a gun.
He's like, if I can't be a cop anymore, I'll still be able to help people. And he's like, what you're doing is wrong and stuff. And the cop's like, oh my god, you might be right.
It's so funny that like everyone else is already unemployed, but in this scene, Joe quits being a cop effectively.
Oh my god, imagine he like pulled off his badge or something.
That would have been great.
Throws out his gun badge, just like, quit.
We gave you a gun.
I love you, Joe.
No, yeah, he was like, like Sentai probably will be the one that does it less, but it's getting to some social commentary.
I saw in the preview for next episode, he's like trying to be like incognito, and he has like a hoodie, like a dark hoodie, like with his hood up and his overalls. And I was like, that's not stupid. That's so cool looking. I love you, Joe.
So yeah, Genbo sneaks in, Shashiro comes up behind him with a gun, and then the fucking chase that happens right after that.
Oh god.
Genbo's fucking leap across the railing.
And just the way they shot it, it looked like he was going to straight up crash through the glass. Like, obviously he didn't, but it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Almost felt like he almost did.
And apparently at some point, Genba set up a fucking wire trap. He gets away down the hallway, and Shashiro just like stops in front of the wire trap, and I'm like, well, I can't get past this.
It's a video game.
Spoiled
again. It's like Pokemon.
I guess Ichiro can't jump.
Blues can't jump.
Yeah, so the fight with Yarikar continues. He starts going berserk and firing all of the things.
Like, when he just sets off.
The fuck? Oh, fucking Discord Daddy needs his gasoline.
Okay, I need that.
No,
and like what you're right when he fucking shoots off everything, it starts becoming like a video game mode or something it felt like an Elden Ring boss where it started entering phases of the fight and just like
especially when he gets down on his wheels and starts driving around.
Yeah, just like erratic movement, shit just falling out of the sky. Like.
I was like, holy fucking shit, Yarikar, I didn't know you had it in you, bud. I was like, Christ.
It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much. He's gonna explode, Lane.
I know the other 2 3-seaters are like, no, Yarikar, this isn't you.
We have to defeat him before he explodes, which means we have to blow him up before he blows up.
Wait.
I love that they shoot off his tires on his arms, so he can't do his tire thing anymore. I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, they use off-road customized to unscrew his arms. and yeah, we get the booster drive, which is very cool.
Yep. And then he grows big, and then
no. It wasn't him. He's back to normal. He's back to normal. The other Yarikars finally show up,
which I want to say one thing. I thought it was a very cute, funny joke. Where at the beginning, when Gran Turismo is like, the Yarikars are on their way. They're on the highway, and it just says Earth. This way,
as if there was a choice.
It's just I thought that's funny. That's they just put that a sign. There.
Welcome to Earth.
And so they come down.
They eat up all the gasoline let up by Yarikar and turn into a giant version of the Yarikar Kurumaju.
And
then
they're like, what are we gonna do? We don't have Megazords.
Yeah. We don't have Boondorio.
And Bundy's busy keeping him alive.
So the other 3-seaters, they get in Killer Robo.
And then they pick him up and they say, Superman, and they fly away, and this happens.
No! Legit! I was not expecting that at all. I saw them fucking blow themselves up along with the monster, and I was like, no way!
I saw that, and I was like, no shot, they're actually dead.
Yeah, no shit.
They've blown up
bullshit.
a lot.
Yeah, but now this time there's a fire in the explosion.
They're not. You're not gonna kill off your MVPs that easily.
Right? No, they're
no way.
They're as dead as Boondorio, which is to say maybe they won't be around for a couple more episodes, but...
Exactly, Decker. They have Team Rocket logic.
I mean, we've only got 2 more episodes.
Is it only 2?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow. They have Team Rocket logic. They're blasting off again.
They went to GQ. He just landed, she got him.
No, yeah, they went to, what's it called? Hagabata or whatever?
Oh, yeah, Hakabaka.
Hakabaka,
So,
there we go.
So everyone's feeling bad still.
Yeah.
Because, even though, like, we won today, like, we're winning by the end of our teeth and shit.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, things are about to get icky again.
Shashiro comes up with a proposal.
If you will.
Apparently, Spindo now wants to marry Mira.
What?
What?
Yeah, I was like, huh? And Mira's like, no fucking way.
I get that they've got this is like a callback to the very first episode where she had to marry a mobster, right? And I'm sure this will be a big old like, oh, you gotta take it. What the fuck?
Wow, those thumbnails did not come out right.
Oh God, I'm looking.
Thank you, Decker. That's lovely. Oh hell!
Got me.
Oh hell no!
Like I get that it's calling back to the original, and she's gonna get in her driver's seat and all that. But this is such a weird thing to pull out in like the third last episode,
right?
Like it's such an old-fashioned like trope of like the villain like, you will marry me. Like I get what they're doing. Like he said, humans have a way of resolving these things without violence.
Yeah.
A political marriage.
I get to see like Mira being like, I'd rather fucking marry Joe than Spindo. Joe's like, really? She looks over and just goes, no.
Oh man.
So yeah, that's interesting where this is going. Fucking Spindo's just gonna be like.
Oh yeah, and then Taiya gets the disco ball and attempts to reboot Boondorio, but it's not immediately working.
He did move though, and they said it slowed down or maybe even stopped like the sanding process.
Yeah.
Decker, I need you to take these 2 photos as we currently see it. I need you to combine them together and make an emoji out of that because it's fucking hilarious. We will never get something like this again.
Looks like a fucking Cyclops shark.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, go ahead, Daisy.
I was just gonna say, so like the traffic advice for this episode and the ending is when it rains, walk in a line, and I'm like, why?
Yeah, what is that doing? Again, I'm guessing this is for like little kids.
Children.
Yeah,
like
it's just telling them,
because the kindergartners always like they tie the rope to each other to like keep themselves connected. But yeah, no, fucking Boonboomger, man, like it's been killing it with its end game. I love it.
Apparently next episode there's some sort of ring that controls the heart, so they're gonna mind control Mira to make her agree to the marriage.
Can't wait. Oh, this is
always fun to see from a Japanese show.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see how they do this. I'm sure like they'll have her. I mean, it'd be cool if like she ends up kicking ass in a wedding dress. Yeah. That'd be fun.
Boondorio's just gonna come back to life. He's just gonna like bust into the wedding like freaking Shrek.
I am Jack! Yeah, that would be awesome.
That'd be so good.
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna walk in with she's gonna walk in with the veil down and everything. Spindo lifts it up. It's Taiya and he punches him.
No. They're gonna bring Boondorio back to life. He's gonna fucking grow big, crash in through the roof, and just grab Mira like fucking King Kong.
Yo! Climb Tokyo Tower.
You will not take my Mira from me.
Okay, I'm actually down for that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
It's gonna go so many ways.
It's like ripping onto Tokyo Tower. Why are you doing that? Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I watched King Kong recently.
All right, so yes, very great episodes. Only 2 left, and then we move on to Goes User.
The whole time I'm watching these, I'm like, This is like way too. Someone throw a pie like the whole time. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Saishiro.
He only has one eye. Creepy.
One eye, no nose or mouth.
Thank you, Decker. Bless you.
Oh god.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? Shit, I don't remember.
Oh, also they added Red back to the opening of this episode.
Because he's back in his driver's
Oh
seat.
yeah, no, I remember what I was gonna say. Fuck, man, Sentai in the Reiwa era has just been like a ride. Like Kira Major was like fun, like basic Sentai, and then we had what's after Kira Major?
Ryu Soldier?
Was it Ryu Soldier? No way.
Oh, Zenkaiger, sorry, that was before.
Yeah, it was Zenkaiger, which was fun and clever as shit.
Then we call him the Cyclops!
Then we had No Brothers, sorry, I got a cough so I don't trigger Ichi with it, which was fantastic, god tier.
Immediately get sicker.
We had
go back to the hospital now.
We had King Ocher, which was a different take on a Sentai, which was great, and I know Ichi loved it. And then we have Boonboomger, which is back to basics, but was really good, really good.
And now goes shitting the bed in the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
No, and Gozuger is just gonna be
crazy.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that in the news.
All right, that'll be Castranger for this week. Jikai, Radio Sentai Castranger. I haven't checked, but I imagine we'll talk about the Gotcha Daybreak movie since we didn't do it this episode.
And as promised, Decker will be with us for that discussion. So
yeah. Thank you all for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell, and being awesome. I hope my voice was not too terrible, even though I'm sick and in pain, but thank you for bearing with us.
Yeah.
As always, the primary source of our hijinks is castranger.podbean.com. From there, you can find our Facebook, Twitter, Discord, merch store, Patreon, all of our cool shit. Let us know what you thought of these episodes in the comments. Let us know what you would like us to talk about in the near future. Thank you all once again, and we will see you next week.
Stay healthy.